Now, on to some economy-focused news. Israel's central bank confirming that it has already issued and pilot tested a digital shekel currency. But the Bank of Israel Deputy Governor Andrew Abir warning that the chance of truly rolling out a viable digital shekel still less than 50%. And now many others are losing faith as well following the recent crash in crypto markets. Bitcoin, Dogecoin, and Ethereum among the many, recently losing billions of dollars in value. So joining us with insights is economic consumer behavior expert and assistant professor Vili Abraham. Vili, thank you so much for being with us. I'm happy to finally see you in person.
Me too, finally to be here.
Yeah. All right, so why is Israel pursuing this digital shekel cryptocurrency or digital currency, and is the recent crash going to derail it?
Well, these are two different things. If you look at cryptocurrencies like the Bitcoin, there's no central bank that supervises it, okay? And if we're talking about the digital currency that the Bank of Israel is pursuing, that's going to be centralized. There's going to be supervision. And there are many reasons why it's pursuing it. First of all, because of Corona, we get a push, with the digital wallets and the contactless payments. So this gave a push to the technology, to the infrastructure. And there are a lot of reasons why you do it. First of all, it will help the government combat the black market. It's losing billions of shekels a year from lost income tax, and this is how you'll be able to supervise, because if we make a transaction, the government will know that I or you did a transaction. The other thing is that printing bills is very expensive. I don't know if our audience knows, but to print a 20 shekel bill or a dollar bill costs more than $1. It's really, really expensive.
I knew that about the penny, and I knew that about the agora, the smallest.
Yeah, they're expensive, and of course it makes transactions a lot more efficient. You can transfer money to anywhere in the world in just a few seconds. So a host of benefits.
So we talked about some of the benefits. What are some of the cons, maybe, from the perspective of both the government and private individuals of rolling this out?
Okay, so I don't see any downside as far as the government is concerned, but as far as we're concerned, there are downsides, because it means that people, especially the government, will be doing what we're buying, when we're buying. And this is especially problematic in
So it's a privacy issue.
It's a privacy issue. China is pursuing it for the reason because they want to know what their citizens are doing. And by the way, China and Russia are pursuing a cryptocurrency, a digital coin, because they want to somehow circumvent the sanctions that were imposed by the U.S. So it means that people who are sanctioned will be able to buy and sell things without the U.S. government knowing about it.
I see. All right. Now, I understand that actually you just wrote a piece about this very recently, about how Israel is not just piloting its own digital shekel, but actually using Ethereum to some degree. What can you tell me about that?
Yeah, so it's piloting a program. This was published really about 2 hours ago. And it's doing it only among workers in the Bank of Israel. And it's based on Ethereum, which is a blockchain technology, which is the major rival of Bitcoin. And it's doing it probably because it's really pushing to have this digital coin. Again, I think this will help the government, fill its coffers with a lot of money. You know that today we cannot make any transactions with cash if you buy something.
Because of COVID, really.
No, and because you're not allowed to. Because if you go to a store, you cannot pay more than 50,000 shekels in cash, because the government wants to, decrease the money that is circulating and not being taxed in the black market.
All right. Well, so we have a very interesting future to track when it comes to cryptocurrencies and digital currencies.
No doubt about it.
No doubt about it. Vili, thank you so much for being here with us.
It's a pleasure to be here.